My name is Ekaterina Petrovna Zamlochkova. I was born in Soviet Union. I am prostitute, but I have dreams.
She was a terrible teacher, but she was like a bad Cinemax Bond movie ripoff villain.
Wow.
And yeah, and I don't want to say her name because I don't know if she's still alive, but she was like, she'd come dressed to class like a fucking, yeah, like just like that, you know? Just you imagine like thigh-high boots and painted, and she had black hair, but oh my God, she was great. And she had like a degree in naval engineering.
Why I started doing drag professionally
was?
Never believe it. I didn't believe it. Did you see Mulholland Drive?
Of
by
course.
Oh, you're kidding. I love that movie.
Yeah, one of my favorite, probably top 5 favorites.
Naomi
Watts.
Yeah.
So towards the end, when they go to that club Silencio, and the woman sings Crying by Roy Orbison in Spanish, and it's a recording, and she falls flat. I was like, what is this lip syncing?
Yeah.
I never really using it as like a thematic tool in a movie like that. I was like,
That one inspired you?
yeah, it was
Really?
like totally weird. So I did like weirdo videos and performances in art school where I was always lip syncing. Not as a drag queen. I never envisioned myself as part of that texture. I didn't really know about it yet. I mean, I knew about RuPaul, but that's pretty much it.
Right.
But it was just a man dressing up as a woman and mouthing the lyrics to a song she didn't sing was just like fascinating to me.
It is.
So cool. Like if aliens came down at Mickey's in West Hollywood, I'd be like, what is this? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What was the first song you lip synced? You remember?
It was Cursed Love by Irina Allegrova.
Oh my God.
And it was
that ever popular hit.
Top 40, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then also it was I Walk on Water by Alla Pugacheva.
These are Russian songs.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But then in my the first time I did like a drag show thing, I hosted it as a drag character, Katya, in my senior video show. And I did a Brigitte Bardot song called You Want It or You Don't Want It.
I am my own worst enema. I do not jump for joy, I frolic in doubt. Dancing is a religious activity. God wouldn't have given you maracas if he didn't want you to shake them. I don't practice magic, I gather it. Strength, stamina, and agility are the keys to dominating my dungeon. My name is Ekaterina Petrovna Zamlochkova, but please just call me Katya.
Have you ever spent 3 months in bed? Just never getting out.
Oh.
And like paralyzed, like crippling paralysis of what the future will hold.
Oh.
I'm so embarrassed to admit it now, but I only say it, I only harp on it because I've changed 180 degrees from that point of view. Every single night I would go to bed and be like, nobody's gonna like me. It was a disaster.
Oh, so you're telling me that you filmed season 7,
Went home,
then went
nervous
home,
breakdown for 3 months, probably 3 months.
Yeah.
And it sucks because all I did was nothing during that period. I wasn't working very much.
How'd you make money?
I was working just enough.
And had you ever done that before in your life? A 3-month sabbatical?
I mean, no. Never ever. Every
Hiatus.
single night going to bed thinking, what have I done? What will be? Like, just gripped.
Really? Because you thought the television show had depicted you as...
No, I just had no idea.
You had
I
no
was
idea.
so deluded. I had no idea who I was and what I wanted to do.
Deluded or dilaudid?
Dilaudid. A little bit of both. No, I never went
Or
downstairs.
dilated.
Yeah, dilated is more like it. I did spend 1 year having sex with every single man in the greater Boston area in drag.
I mean, I
They
did
weren't
it
in
too.
drag,
I
was.
did
Did you... Wait a minute. Is that for real?
That's 100% for real. I'd
Wait.
never tell a lie. I don't if I try.
Okay, hold on. Back up. You just said you spent a year having sex with every man in the greater Boston area.
while I was in drag.
I got eliminated from RuPaul's Drag Race, and it's not fair. Except it was fair. Actually, it was totally fair. I do not like competitions. I don't like them. I am not competitive at all. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Why did I do this? I don't want to do this anymore. I was like literally waiting at any moment to be criticized by the judges for like, Katya, you're being too real. We need to see some fakeness. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Stop talking about how stressed out you are. Stop talking, just be a drag queen. Ugh.
Happy you were able to embrace your confidence and spotlight your talents in All Stars.
Me too. You put me through drag school. I was gonna go to grad school, switch the D and the G. You have no idea how lucky I am to be a part of it. I don't care about winning, I never did. I wanna be a part of the family.
And you are.
Yeah.
And you are. Is there anything you change about this season?
I would probably bring some better clothes, but I'm on a style journey that is still evolving, Rue.
Yeah.
We were just plucked out of season. We don't want to harp on it, but plucked out of the season, thrown back into the skillet.
Yeah.
Still scabby.
Tell me about the experience the first time compared to the second time, because there was a big difference in you.
It's like Nightmare on Elm Street part 3 versus like part 5. So the first time is so terrifying. Like the first day, if I had to go back, I would have like just run. If the producer had come out during the very first part of the first day and be like, yeah, we booked too many girls. Does anybody want to go home? We'll give you a gift certificate to TGI Fridays. I would be like, oh, that's me. I want out of here. And I wanted out of there. Like, it was just too much. I was like too sheltered or I don't know. But then the second time was like lovely because we knew what to do.
You're so, like, honestly, one of my favorites.
Oh, thank you.
I adore you. I love watching you.
Drag Race is a show about sensitive men who are getting in touch with their feminine side and who have sort of taken this, who have reclaimed their femininity, turned it into an art form and said, "Eat it, bitch."
Yeah.
That's what Drag Race is about. Drag Race is about all the things, the most general things that RuPaul talks about. It's about wit. It's about puns. It's about color. It's about flavor. It's about style, panache, and then a whole ton of skill sets. It's about entertainment. It's about taking the piss out of Hollywood. That's what it's all about.
And also, doesn't it help a lot of people?
Well, I don't know. It didn't help me. I'm being honest.
Well, I mean, what I'm thinking of more is young folks watching the show.
Great. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. But that is not RuPaul's mission statement.
Yeah.
RuPaul
No,
is
but
not-
I mean, it's not a bad side effect.
it is a side effect. It is a side effect, but it's not a symptom. Right? Ask your doctor if RuPaul's Drag Race is right for you, because for a lot of people, RuPaul's Drag Race is not right for anybody.
My name is Ekaterina Petrovna Zamlochkova. I am physically attractive. Every morning is a battle. I wake up with the sun on my face, but I can't see because my eyes are closed. As I scrub away the pain and filth of each day, my feelings cling to the shower drain, and I am grateful for my fluid sexuality.
Dudes looking at me like they wanna get in my pants. Who's getting mad? Come on, bitch, see me with the man. With the man, 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 with the man. Come on, bitch, see me with the man.
I am not a trained actor.
No, neither am I.
Yeah, but it was fucking fun.
We had a blast.
We
No.
had fun.
And Katya did an amazing job. And it's the way that it's done. It's so stupid because we are ourselves as boys,
yeah.
and then we also get to play our drag characters, but neither one of us know that we're each other.
Right.
Well, I didn't know. I
okay.
didn't know. I'm the stupid one.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I'm a science teacher, but I'm totally unaware of the fact that Katya is the same person.
That's
Yeah.
a classic.
Yeah.
Hilarity ensues.
What?
You're a man?
Hang on.
Wait, so am I.
I need to call this bitch out on something.
So am I.
I need to call this bitch out on something
what'd I
because
do?
you actually made me really mad on set one day.
What did I do?
You wouldn't tongue kiss me.
Oh, I did not. Well, first of all, it's like 3 in the morning.
Yes.
It's like 3 in the morning,
Yes.
and we're trying to get this one fucking
Yeah.
scene.
Yeah.
And this bitch, I mean, shockingly, it's weird because I think I was like in every fucking scene there was. So
Every
there's
goddamn
four and a
scene.
half. There's like 4.5 weeks of filming for me, and then this bitch comes in for 2,
Yeah.
and she's just fucking bouncing off the walls. Hey! And then it's like, you know, are you mad at me? I'm like, no, I'm not mad at you. I'm just like, I'm trying to learn this page of dialogue.
I know.
mean, she's
I
got
was
2
extra.
Russian words like da, and then I'm like, you know,
But
"Das Vidanya."
I am happy to report that I showed up to set on time. I
she
was
did
not
great.
on drugs. I might have been smoking weed. Doesn't matter.
No, it didn't.
One thing that I've found through all of my searching and all of my pain and all of my spectacular successes and failures is that it is our weaknesses that bind us together and not our strengths.
Explore that a little.
Well, I think that I had a nervous breakdown and I had an identity crisis, and pretty recently.
Yeah.
And it was public, you know. But the thing about me, so I'm trying to, you know, I always try to avoid cliches and maudlin kind of bumper sticker phrases.
Sure.
Like, I'm just trying to find myself, or, you know, like a return to me.
Right.
Just because that's not my style.
Yeah, sure.
And that's a personal preference.
They make you cringe a bit, those.
It's a little bit cringy. I make an effort to reject those phrases and bumper stickers and cliches because I suffer from a disease that is a pattern of thinking described as terminally unique.
Okay. That is?
And that is the insistent and stubborn refusal to admit that you're just like everybody else.
Sure. Right.
And that's the truth.
Right, because a lot of times people think that their particular woes are so unique to them that either they can't share them
Right.
or there's no solution to them.
Right. Or the opposite, that my particular woes are so dazzling
Oh, right.
and giant in scope that I could make $50 million off these. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
And it's been a lifelong process leading up to this moment. And I have a compelling and kind of unavoidable urge to share them because I realize that one facet of my life's purpose, the thing that I've always wanted to do, is talk to people.
Right.
RuPaul describes herself many times as an introvert masquerading as an extrovert. And I realized that I'm actually the opposite.
Oh, really?
I'm an extrovert masquerading as an introvert.
So how does that present?
Well, I love people.
Sure.
I'm fascinated by people. I love talking to them, seeing what makes them tick, observing their actions and their patterns, and noticing what I perceive motivates their desires, trying to get to the bottom of stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes this involves me just observing them and not reacting, and sometimes it involves me engaging them for long, long periods of time through discourse and through like therapeutic discussions, whether that can be, you know, sometimes light, sometimes heavy.
Sure.
You know, I've gone to certain recovery programs since I was since 2005, and what I've learned and gained from my experience in those programs and doing the work that's involved in those programs is levels and layers of spiritual transformation that is absolutely not a joke. It's the only thing that I felt to be real and worth pursuing. I've learned that if I maintain a strict but not ruthless adherence to spiritual principles, anything that happens in my life will just turn out just fine.
Turn up, let's go.